Passing laws here in Arizona, and we're gonna try to see if they even know what they are, because I definitely didn't break any of those laws at all when I went there. So at the very least, I would like to file a complaint. So this is emergency call station here. See if they're open. There's absolutely no signage. Yeah, I'm needing to speak to somebody about an incident that happened about 3.5 months ago. I need to speak to basically just a lieutenant or higher, I guess.
Okay, and did this happen within the city limits or?
It was in the county, and it was a Navajo County Sheriff's officer who made the interaction.
Okay, all right. Give me a few minutes. Hold on, let me get you somebody.
Awesome, thank you. I got this two-way mirror glass thing here, you guys.
Wow, this place
I
is
can't
small.
get you guys anything inside there. It's just two done up. So here we have public record request forms. That's a good thing. Here we have citizen complaint forms. So I'll probably be grabbing a couple of those. And then this one doesn't say what it is. It just looks like a pamphlet here. Law.org, so it's about violence and stuff for women and how they can protect themselves. So we're going to need a couple of these.
There you go, then you know who the chairman is, member, secretary, member. All that fun stuff. How you doing, sir?
Hello.
Great, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just
Doing all right.
It's a beautiful day, it ain't raining.
Yeah, we probably had a little sun, but the cool weather was nice if you ask me.
Right.
Loved it, I loved it.
Before we start, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, my badge number is 2832. My name is Alvin Whipple, and I'm a lieutenant with the Support Services Division with this agency. So,
Awesome.
You seem like a nice guy.
So I'm just going to set my stuff down real quick.
Well, you know, if they ain't-
Your guys' names?
I'd rather not give it to you. You're going to know who I am as soon as we start talking about this incident. I
Oh,
promise
okay.
you.
You can just call me old man.
You want me to call you old man?
Yeah, I'm
You want me
old.
to call you something? Or?
I'm old.
You
Just
can just
guy
call me
in the
good
orange shirt.
citizen, whatever you want to call me. Guy in the orange shirt works.
Easy enough?
So, an incident happened about 3.5 months ago at the Navajo County Health Department in Show Low.
Okay.
I'm sure you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. So I was trespassed unlawfully from there, and so I'm here now in person to find out, because I've made 50,000 phone calls to you guys and never got a straight answer. Am I trespassed, and under what statute are you trespassing me from that property?
No, you're not trespassed from that property.
And if I go back in, what will happen?
So that's a public building.
Correct.
And so there's a lobby area that you have access to. Anybody from
Correct.
the public has access to.
Correct.
So if you go into that building, nothing's gonna happen. You have access, just like any other citizen in the county would have access to that building. So as long as you're not harassing anybody or being disorderly or anything like that,
Right.
and you have full access, the same way that you have access into this area
Correct.
right here, you're good to go.
Correct.
Correct.
Now, why was that whole interaction, why did that even take place? Why was I told that I was trespassed?
I don't know the intricate details of everything that
So,
happened.
there's a couple
He was
videos on
there,
YouTube
he
about
was
the whole
doing
incident.
business, too.
I was
Were you
taking,
just there recently?
I walked,
Or no?
yeah, of course I was.
No, but I mean recently, or are you talking about?
I'm talking about the
incident
same incident
Yeah,
3.5 months
yeah,
ago.
Stop, because I watched
You made it sound like he just went there again or something.
No, no, no.
I did just go there again,
Oh, okay.
but you know, that I'm wondering about the incident 3.5 months ago.
Okay.
Why,
I wasn't a part of that
like,
incident. I can't explain the whys or anything like that. I
was
wasn't
the
there.
officer, did he go through retraining? Was he reprimanded in any way? Did you
Yeah,
guys actually,
yeah,
did my complaint
yes.
that I called in and make, did it
Were
actually
you
get
given-
somewhere?
Yeah, were you given a complaint number at all?
No, I was told
Oh,
they're
no.
not
Did you
taking.
fill out
I was
the
told
form?
by a female officer that they would not take my complaint, that I had to drive all the way over here to Holbrook and place it. So here I am. There's my 2 complaint forms.
Yeah, do you want me to
I'm
take
here in
those?
person. I have to fill them out.
So-
I just got them. Just
Oh,
got
you
here.
really got 'em? Okay.
Just got here.
Yeah, if you want to fill those out while we're waiting.
How come my
I can
complaints
log
weren't
in,
already
so-
taken? Why is this
I
3.5 months later?
Yeah, I don't know who you spoke to.
I spoke to a female lieutenant and she was extremely rude. She
Well, I'm-
swore at me, hung up on me, the whole shebang.
I can't speak for her.
You know.
I'm not her.
Right.
Right. So all I can do is I'm aware of the incident occurring.
Mm-hmm.
We have citizen complaint forms that you can file.
So there never
And
was
if
a
you-
complaint filed then?
I don't know. I can go.
Can
in
you
and try
check?
and verify. Yeah. I
Can you
go.
check, please?
So if I can get your name, because that's typically what it's filed.
They
under.
don't even have my name.
Oh, you never filed it under your name or anything
Good
like that?
citizen. That's the only name I ever
So I
gave
can
him.
try. I can try and pull it up, but if you didn't leave any information whatsoever for us to contact you back, do you have a phone number that
Oh,
you might have
no.
left or anything like that?
Did you give him an email?
An email address, a phone number. I can look it up all sorts of different ways, but if I don't have any way of getting back with you, then
I don't think
kinda
it even
makes-
made that far because I called. I tried to talk to the lady, and yeah,
So, I mean,
she just said it
typically
ended up just being a hang
Our
up.
process on a complaint is the information that it's asking for.
Right.
We'll log it into our log.
Mhm.
It'll be assigned a number.
Mhm.
It'll be assigned either through an administrator, supervisor, or the professional standards side of things.
Okay.
And then it'll get looked into, and then we will follow up with you. And at any time,
So-
so we'll notify you of a complaint number. That at any time you can call in and say, "What's the status of this number?" Right?
What do you got,
Let me just show
40,000?
these guys what you. So you require all of this information?
Is it, what is it, just a 9 or is it 45? Or is it
Do you guys require all of this information, or are we allowed to make anonymous complaints?
You can make an anonymous complaint.
So I don't have to fill out all of it. I just could put my complaint, put maybe a email to contact me back,
Yeah.
and that'll be good.
Yeah.
Sweet. So
Do you need a pen?
sounds good. I'm gonna be in town for a while, so I'll
there should be
probably
an email that you can send that to if I remember correctly. Or I can give you a business card and you can email it directly to me. Anybody.
that
in
would
the
work.
agency
Yeah, if you got a
can
business
accept
card,
it.
I'll do that.
So,
I'll do that if you have a business card. I'll
Okay.
take that.
I'll go grab one out of my office real quick.
Cool. And thank you for being cordial with me, man. Like,
No.
I'm live right now, just so you're aware, because last time I had an interaction with you guys,
Oh, I'm
Come
sorry.
on, Aaron.
I know.
you know, so last time I had an interaction with you guys, it was completely
I'll do a fist
horrible,
bump.
you know.
Alright,
So
There we go.
Alright.
there we go. Fist bumps are always
So
good.
if you want, I can go grab a
So
card.
yes, please,
Okay.
please.
Excellent. Boy, there's some nice people here.
Right, I thought all you guys were tyrants. You know, I honestly thought it was just a whole department of tyrants.
You
So.
can give them an email address.
Anyway, you guys, I've been ignoring the chat. I've been having this conversation. Hi, Westside Accountability. How are you? Hi, Mitch. No, we are in Holbrook right now. I did not get my vehicle fixed. I'm still using the loaner. But yeah, I'm just trying to. You guys heard everything. I'm just trying to find out all this information because I am going to be returning to the health department. And as you guys have clearly heard, there is no trespass. I was not trespassed. And I'm allowed to record in there, as we all know. So that's now been confirmed.
Complaint forms, dude.
I got them right here, brother.
They actually have complaint forms.
So I am here with Stoned Old Man.
Folks. So if you want to complain, there it is right there.
I'll just give you guys a little shot of this while we're waiting on a business card. They have some refreshments here, some candies and whatnot.
Walking around with Mr. Say hi to the people.
Hello.
Looking like a hoodlum.
Hi there, Free Spirit. You know, I always give people a chance to shine.
All that kind of shit.
I just, you know, the camera doesn't lie. You guys know that. Cameras don't lie.
Toilet, folks. You can take a shit, piss, and wash your hands.
Hi there, Native Thunder. How are you?
And then come back out here.
Thank you. Down in South Peoria, huh?
Your unwanted prescription drugs in here. Just pull that out and plop it in. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Now we're waiting for the lieutenant, right? Lieutenant?
It's good. Yes, he's a
Yeah.
lieutenant. I asked for a lieutenant or higher.
Very nice lieutenant.
So,
I think if it would have been.
so yeah, if you guys do call down here based on the first incident, make sure you guys let everybody know that this guy here is he's a good guy. I mean, at least right now. So, just want to make sure we always get the good and the bad. Don't ever like just sharing the bad. That's not me. That's not how I roll. So, definitely make sure you guys give people credit where it's due.
There is no smoking in here. No smoking.
I have free spirit.
Let's see, they got the.
Alright guys, so here's my business card. So I did look at the complaint log, and there was a complaint filed.
There was.
So the number regarding that complaint is on the back of the card that I wrote
Sweet.
down.
Thank
So it's assigned, or the person who received the complaint was Deputy Chief Tucker.
Okay.
It's still in his
Mm-hmm.
log assigned to him. So
Okay.
if you have any questions about the complaint or where it stands,
Refer
or
to
anything
him.
like that, it would be referred to Deputy Chief Tucker. So if I can
Awesome.
write his name down on the back too if you want.
No, that's cool. I actually have all his information already.
do?
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it said-
So.
Are you Tyler, I'm guessing? Because
Yes.
it said there was somebody named Tyler.
Yes, I am
That's
Tyler.
all it said.
So I didn't know if I gave them a name or any kind of information. So
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's in there. It's
Awesome.
in the log. So,
cool.
alright.
Sounds
Anybody
good.
have Any questions for me?
Oh, I have a question.
Alright.
Okay, let's say, I'm on my property, right?
Okay.
And I have all the, no trespass and all that shit. Let's say, like a meth head or something comes on my property and he starts destroying, can I shoot the guy? No, I mean, I'm just asking because I don't
Alright.
know how it works. Now, if he came in my house, I could probably shoot him, right?
Alright, so every case is gonna be different. It's gonna be looked at differently.
Okay.
You have to understand, like, the same justifications that apply for a law enforcement officer to use deadly force, that those justifications would be considered for anybody in the public, right?
Right.
If you're trying to defend yourself, your property, somebody else, and their life, that kind of thing, right? So,
Okay.
just because somebody makes me mad, I can't just shoot.
No,
And so-
I'm saying if he's
Yeah, so
coming
if-
at me and
So if
wanting
he comes
to
at
do me
you, so
harm.
that's why I say every circumstance is gonna be looked at with all of the information regarding that incident. All the factors are gonna come into play, right?
Okay,
So
yeah,
if, is he armed? Is he bigger than you,
Right,
right? If you look
right.
at, our requirement regarding use of force, right? We have to
Okay.
look at all the elements regarding that.
Sure.
We can't just shoot the person.
No,
Maybe
no,
we can use a
I'm not
taser,
saying
maybe
that.
that kind of thing, right? But-
Right.
but as far as the kind of force you can use, obviously
Yeah.
members of the public, it all comes down to what
It
case law
varies.
says, what you're,
Oh.
I would recommend, guys, that you reach out to an attorney. An
Mhm.
attorney's gonna give you the best advice
Right.
on that. I can only
Right.
say that if I respond to a call like that, here's how we're gonna investigate it, and here's kind of the factors that we're gonna take into play as far as looking at whether charges would be warranted or not, working with the prosecutor's office. But I can't necessarily give you legal advice. That would
Right.
be something that an attorney does.
Oh,
I
okay.
have another question because you mentioned
I was just wondering.
instead of shooting the guy, you guys would tase. So I actually have a question I'd like to ask all law enforcement.
Okay.
How come if you'd rather not kill the person, how come your main draw hand weapon is not the less deadly force weapon?
Okay, so you're saying if.
So you're right-handed. You draw from the right hand, correct? So
Okay.
let's say you were equipped with a taser right now. It'd be on your left hand side,
That would
correct?
be opposite draw.
And why is that if you're wanting to use less lethal first?
Okay, so the reason why that is because if you go through the training, so most tasers, all tasers that I'm aware of, is a device from the company called Axon, right? Their training actually mandates that that's where you position the less lethal device or the electronic device so that you never confuse the two. You want to
Oh, you don't want to accidentally
You
tase
don't wanna
somebody that you want to
accidentally-
kill. That makes sense. That makes sense.
You just completely said that weird. I don't want to accidentally.
You don't want to. Yeah, you said that you don't
Oh,
want to.
okay.
You don't want to mix the two up. So you don't want to accidentally tase somebody you're trying to kill. That makes sense.
I'm not trying to kill anyway.
Well,
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm getting
if I'm
at.
justified in using deadly force,
Mhm.
I don't want to mix the two up. I'll give you an example, right? So we do judgmental scenarios,
Mhm.
okay? So some of the judgmental scenarios that we have may dictate that an officer is warranted to draw their taser, right? So I've seen situations where in those scenarios, an officer will draw their taser, they'll give commands, and the person's going to be non-compliant, and then all of a sudden the person draws a firearm.
Well, now you need
Now
deadly
you're
force.
justified in using deadly force,
Right.
Sure.
So,
But what
would
happened?
if I already have my taser out, pointed at you, would
Mm-hmm.
I take the time to drop the taser and draw a firearm?
Well, no, you're just gonna fire.
Or, if I'm in a position where my taser is useful, I
Right.
just pull the trigger on my taser
Right.
and then go for my sidearm, right?
So you guys do have training
So
like
we have
that,
training
though.
like that. It's
That's
judgmental
good.
training. So
That's good.
you know, every situation is going to dictate a different response.
Right.
I can't say whether the correct response is use the taser, then go to the sidearm, or ditch the taser and then go to the sidearm.
Right.
But what I'm looking for is that the deputy responds to the threat and does some sort of appropriate action.
Right.
If they don't,
Cool.
then we try to train them how to fix that, right?
I have
Cool.
another scenario. What happens if, like, a guy's coming at you with a knife? Why would you shoot him? You could tase him, he's gonna drop. You
Correct.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you can just jump on him and then.
There's somebody coming in the lobby, so.
Yeah, honestly, guys, the use of force, I'm going to ask you, if somebody comes at you with a knife, do you feel you'd be justified in using deadly force?
I mean, if I had a taser on me, I'd probably try to tase him
Okay,
first.
you'd probably try to
Oh,
taser.
yeah,
So,
you have a taser though.
if I have a taser, could I?
Huh?
Could I tase him? I
Yeah.
could. I absolutely could. If he's coming at me with a knife, I could, but I can't say that that's the right answer every time.
Right.
But every
So-
video that I ever watch is when a guy gets tased, he drops instantly. He'll drop whatever he has in his hand, because that's 50 times.
That's only if the taser's effective, though. I mean, so the probes have to make it through clothing. Like here where we live,
Oh.
I've seen plenty of tasings that aren't effective because people are wearing jackets and sweaters.
And in this area, don't you guys
Yeah.
get the longer probes for winter and stuff too? I know Apache County does.
Yeah, as far as I know, you know what they do? They have a longer probe. and
Yeah, just a little bit
They do.
longer. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So, I've seen tasings work and not work
Right.
simply because the probe may stick or it may not stick.
Right.
If you can't, your taser, right? So it's designed one probe is going to go where your laser is showing what it's on. The other one's going to come out at a different angle. So if you're running or circumstances change, if you go to come behind cover or something like
Right.
that, you pull the trigger on your taser. You have to be aware of where that second dart is going.
Right.
So if any little thing happens where all of a sudden that direction of that dart that's coming out at a different angle, it's just canted a little or something and it misses entirely, well,
Right.
now all of a sudden your taser is useless unless you get
Right.
close enough to do a drive stun.
Yeah.
But at that point, I'm not going to drive stun somebody that's coming at me
With a knife, correct.
Right? Yeah. So there's a lot of factures. That
Yeah, I had a
factor into
Cool.
question
play here.
about the
Just
taser.
just a question I ask.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, the taser, when you shoot, does it shoot the probe and come close up to him?
You can do both.
Oh, you can do both
You
of
can do
that?
both. Yeah.
Okay, does
So-
it have like 2 triggers or something?
So the darts, the closer they are, the less effective they are. So if I get hit with a dart here and here, it's only going to affect this area. I'm still probably going to be able to use my legs. So I'm probably still going to fall down. I've been tased, so I know how much it hurts. So I'll get hit and I'll fall down, I'm sure, but maybe this arm's still usable, maybe my legs are still usable, and so the taser, you can come up and drive stun somebody, and then it would take the charge here. Let's say I drive stun the person in the leg, it'll now draw that charge all the way across their body. It's going to be more effective.
Wow.
So
Wow, that's interesting. Damn. I hope I
It's-
never get tased.
again, I mean, every
Well,
time
hey,
we
let's
use
say
force, we have to document
somebody
and
has a
justify it,
medical
so-
record, you know, like I have a metal plate in the back of my head.
Okay,
So if I get tased with 50,000 bullets, it would fry my brain,
you're probably going to feel it, dude. Yeah,
like big time.
you're probably going to feel it.
It could
So,
fuck, but it could fuck me up for life.
Yeah, so I
is what I'm
mean, in
saying,
the training,
you know.
it talks about being aware of people that have medical conditions. People who are pregnant, you don't want to tase a woman that's pregnant,
Oh, no,
right?
no.
You know, that's not
Right.
worth it. I doubt that she's gonna be able to run. She'll probably run faster than me, but.
I don't think she'd want to
Right,
run.
exactly, but you know, they do teach us to be aware and try and be cognizant of people that have medical problems or anything like that, so if we're aware of
Actually, they
people with
should
like a
ask.
pacemaker,
I
like
think they should ask, you know, like.
every situation is gonna be
In an
different.
emergency, you can't be like, I'm gonna tase you. Do you have a heart condition?
Yeah.
Like,
So people with
Yes, I
pacemakers,
do.
people with pacemakers, if we're aware that they have a pacemaker, we want to avoid using a taser, right? So, yeah.
cool. Sounds good. Well, I don't want to keep you too long, man.
Oh, it's all good. Appreciate your time, guys.
So,
All right.
thank
If
you.
wanna
Thank you for your
follow
time.
up With,
Fist bump again, buddy.
yeah, if you want to follow up with Deputy Chief Tucker about the complaint, you've got the number now. You
Make
can-
sure if you guys call in, you guys definitely give this guy right here some good feedback on him, because as you can see, he's a nice officer. So,
Yeah.
Keep
That's
it
very
up,
rare.
just keep it up. The
No,
public
appreciate
will love you
Definitely.
for that, you know.
So,
So, all right,
sweet.
man.
Sounds good.
You have a good
enjoy
day.
the beautiful weather.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, most
I'd
definitely.
say go check out a creek or lake or something, but it's full of money.
Right.
Everything is full of muddy
Yeah.
water.
Wow.
Have a good.
Thank you, sir.
See you later.
All right.
All right, you guys. So,
You can see.
that was a nice conversation about the difference in tasing and stuff like that. Why they wheeled it on the left side? It's, I guess, required. You know, because you don't want to mix the two. Like I said, it was a good interaction. Rich, hi, how are you? Thank you for the $20. This is not an emergency broadcast. I was basically just following up, grabbed up some complaint forms, just in case they needed it. So. It turns out they did take my complaint, even though they stated that they were not going to. It has been taken. They gave me a complaint number for it, so it is good to go. Anyway, we're here in the beautiful town of Holbrook, so I'm just gonna go ahead and oh, and as everybody heard, if you didn't hear, I am not trespassed. I repeat, I am not trespassed from the Navajo County Health Department in Cholo, Arizona. So,
Sorry about that.
right, it is all up to the cop. That's absolutely correct. So this is a very weird crosswalk here on this busy road. I think we have to wait until there's no traffic coming from both directions. There's no cross signal or nothing like that. This is the main drag through Holbrook, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm walking over here because it says tourist info for Arizona, and it's a museum, so I'm just gonna walk you guys over here and take you guys on a little trip here through Holbrook and the area where the county offices are. So, let's see. I am free to visit again. I will be visiting. I am going to be filing my FOIA request again. And, oh, here's the sign right here. Show you guys where I'm at. It's the Navajo County Historical Society Museum. Holbrook, Navajo County Courthouse. So this apparently used to be a courthouse. Maybe it still is. I'm not exactly sure on that. So let's go in here and check this out. It does still say Navajo County Courthouse on the building. So let's go in here and check it out and see what they offer in this building.
It'll help preserve it for the years to come. Well, let Jay know ahead of time, hey, we're got some drywall coming up, and I'll see if I can get some of my people to volunteer for it, and they can use it as a community service project.
Right.
Cool?
All right, thank
All
you.
right, thank you, Don.
It was nice meeting you.
Is this the court or just the museum?
Just the museum.
Okay, where is the court located?
Which one do you need, civil or,
No, the big court.
big one? So that's 2 miles south of town.
Okay.
The county complex on your left.
Oh, like where the jail and stuff is?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you trying to film historical over it?
No, I'm trying to go to some specific government offices.
Oh,
So
okay.
just trying to redress my government, you know, that type of thing. So
I like that.
awesome. All right, you guys. So it looks like we're gonna have to make a little drive and County Superior Court and the jail, and I'm not sure what else is there. So this is pretty cool. This is War Memorial. Sorry about that. Try to get you guys up here to see this. So yeah, this is pretty neat. Sponsored by the American Legion Posts and erected by citizens of Navajo County in 1953. So that's pretty neat. This is another one sponsored by the American Legion Post. And it says it's dedicated to those who gave the supreme sacrifice, Vietnam casualties from Navajo County. So there's that. And then of course you got good old red, white, and blue. Trying to blow in the wind here. But yeah, you guys, everything here seems pretty okay. It's a nice little area. I don't like taking people through the museum. I want you guys to come check it out yourself. Right there behind you. And so he was asking where the American flag was. And as odd as this is, you guys, the American flag is, or the Arizona flag is fully raised. And the American flag is actually lower than the Arizona flag. So that is very weird. That is definitely against flag code. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna end the live stream here. I'm gonna pigs make me sick. Pigs make me sick too, man. But I love bacon, just saying. I am going to end the live stream here. I'm gonna drive on down to the Superior Court and jail location, and we'll pick the live stream back up there. So thank you guys all for joining me. Thank you, Rich, for the donations. I've been using them to obviously travel and do more auditing. So thank you very much for that. It means everything to me. But anyway, you guys, I will pick up the live stream here again in just a few minutes as soon as we get down there. And